Good morning. It's 7 in the morning, so the sun's not up. It's a bit gray. Very gray and silent. So, as I was saying, I am going to move my perfume stuff into the kitchen walk-in cupboard. I'll show you what that looks like. And then I'll update with how it actually turns out. I'm very excited about this. This is why I'm up and awake and dressed and already eaten breakfast at 7, so that I can start doing the perfume cupboard. Which is, I don't know if it's sad or really cool that I am so excited about it, but I've decided that it's really cool. It's really cool. Also, I forgot to mention, I think, many years ago in Ireland, I used to do pole fitness. I wasn't very good at it, but I loved it. Like, I really loved it. And it was so funny because I built muscles, and my posture and back muscle thingy improved so much that I was like, I've always been walking like this sort of, and then it was and I was like taller and stronger and better, and I moved better because all the muscles would work together in a different way. And anyways, then I went and broke my leg, which meant that I couldn't go to pole for like ages, and then I moved. And then things kept getting in the way, and I guess I was also a bit not going back to it because the trainer that I had lived about, well, not far away, but the thing is, if I would have walked, it would have taken very long, as the buses ran not on time with the classes, and in any case, it would end up with, for 1 hour of class, I'd have to spend a total of 3 hours away, because 1 hour with the bus there, class 1 hour, 1 hour with the bus home. During that, and a full-time job meant that it was sort of, it didn't feel worth it, sort of, because it was stressful and annoying, and it was late at night, and in any case, that meant that I sort of stopped doing pole, which I was really annoyed about, and I was angry, and I was upset, and I wanted to do it again. Long story there, but just to explain that, 2 days ago, I sat down at my computer and I went, I still have money left. And then I ordered a pole. So that's going to be arriving in a few days. My father will hopefully be here when it arrives because, well, the thing is, my brother is very, very clever. And I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm very clever, but in different ways. I'm not sure I can determine where the ceiling is good enough to actually put it up. My brother probably could, but I don't think he's done anything similar before, and for some reason it feels safer if Dad helps us. Oh, that is so silly. We're both over 30 and we're like, Dad, help! But it would feel good if he was here to oversee it and help us, so that we don't break either the pole or the house. But I'm really excited about these two things. It's amazing. I'm gonna be doing pole again, and I'm gonna do the perfume office. So it's great. Anyways, I'll go get started on that, and then I'll show. So this is the room that's supposed to become my perfume office. As you can see, there is a shelf there where you can work, and shelves to put stuff on. There is also, for some reason, an axe. I might have to move that. That's a bit weird. Hangers, where I can put stuff. Shelf. Thing. I have no idea what that thing is, but it shall have to be moved as well. Shelves. If I sit, I can have my upper body roughly in reach with this shelf, which means the one under can hold stuff that I use less frequently, and this one can hold the stuff that I use more often, as well as on the sides, of course. So I'll need a spinning chair, and I'll need to put everything in here. And then I have a perfume lab office type thing. Yay! So, now I've filled the perfume cupboard. I was going to actually show you the process, but let me instead show what about, about 1,500 euro worth of perfume ingredients and tools look like. So we enter, there's 3 empty boxes. Well, no, the first 2 are empty because that's the boxes I used to ship all the stuff to Sweden. The green one contains my samples that I already made and sniff things, but they probably already smell. I'm going to find that out and then throw them away in that case. There is plastic that I actually use to wrap the samples in so that I can number them and tell them apart. There is a smell mask thingy so that I can rest my nose between takes without having to leave the room if I want to. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to use that, but it's good to have. Then we have my little beakers that I do the mixing in. So I have a few. Means I can do that many per session. Which probably not entirely a good idea since your nose gets tired after a while, but still, it's good to have that many. Then down here we have sniff papers, stuff, bottles, pipettes, cotton wool thingies to sniff on, so that I don't have to spray everything on myself to see if it's okay or not. Here we have perfumer's alcohol, quite a bit of it, which is good, so I don't run out anytime soon. And then for the main course, here are my fixatives, and there are the powders. They need to be like diluted with fluid, ideally perfumer's alcohol, before using, because in powder form they don't really, except for the balsam there, because that's actually more of a, I'll show if I can get it open. Hang on. Of course you can't smell this, but it's like gooey, sticky more than a fluid. So I can turn this upside down without anything really happening. You can see sort of there what kind of, if it gets warm, it gets melty, of course. But I don't have anything to warm it up with yet. And it also smells quite nice. A bit like, I don't know, Christmas tree I was going to say. More like Christmas party, actually. And then, there is then the rest. These are all between 10 and 30 milliliters of fragrance oils, essential oils, what's it called? The chemical things that they make. Like I have somewhere. Wow, I'm gonna need, but ISO E Super, for example, which that's 30 milliliters. You may be familiar with ISO E Super. It's one of those things that I'm really annoyed with right now because there is a perfume called Molecule 01, I think. Making a bottle of Molecule 01 costs about €7 with the bottles, the alcohol, and the ingredients. And then you get a big bottle, like a liter or something. That's about €7. But you can also buy it directly from the creator, called Eccentric Molecules or something, I think. And they sell them at about €70 per bottle. And that's just stupid. I mean, people even know that it is just perfumer's alcohol and one ingredient, and they still pay that kind of money. For what? For having a fancy brand? I don't know. In any case, yeah, if you want Molecule 01, just make it yourself. It's much cheaper and much more fun, and you can dilute it as much as you want to make it stronger, stronger or weaker, or, you know, you can add stuff to experiment. It's fun. Yeah, but these are them. It's quite a bit, actually, now that I look at it. I'm gonna have to arrange them but the thing is, when I start working, I sort of tend to arrange them the way I use them the most, or the way, like in top, mid, base notes, which I didn't do now. I just put them here, which means it's going to be a lot of fun the first time I get in here to work, because I won't know where anything is, which is also why I sort of put them like this, so that I can see all the titles of everything, even when they're behind something. So I'm quite excited about this. You can see my tomato and my jasmine and vanilla and absinthe, honey absolute, mango. Also something that I bought but I don't know where I put it, which I'm really looking forward to. Oh yeah, we have pistachio oil back there, and there's supposed to be a water lily here somewhere. Well, in any case, yes, I have many things that I didn't actually work with back in Ireland, and this is the last I'm going to be able to afford to buy until I start making money from something again, so let's hope I'll make something good. But yeah, this is my perfume workshop. And then, I mean, this is, you just turn off the light, and boom, and it's dark, so they're not going to take any damage from that. And then if you also close the door, that keeps it at a good temperature and very, very dark. So exciting. Also, here is the view from the kitchen window. So this is, I'm actually considering, because there's a table in here with proper chairs, so I might turn this into my writing room as well, because the sofa gives me a backache. And there's the axe, which I moved to the table. So, I think what will happen is that the kitchen turns into my office, at least temporarily. Instead of this, which will be instead turned into a living room. Right now it's very messy because I have been doing everything in here. But if I use the kitchen as the office, then I can use this thing and watch movies. We're not sure where the pole is going up yet. It's either probably going to be in here if I get my way, but I don't know if the ceiling is. I mean, you can see that's just boards. Or it could be in here, which is a good size room, really. It looks a bit small on camera, but it's big. I mean, I can definitely go across the floor at least 3 times, which is my length times 3. That's very good. And it's big enough to do pole in. So I might move some mirrors if we use this room. We're not sure yet. Depends on the ceiling, really. And, yeah, the book stacks, it kind of grew when I got everything out. But this weekend I'm actually getting bookshelves, because my dad's coming to visit. Also, here, I got that from a friend in Ireland. I love it. So, because I'm a troll. Totally. I'm a forest troll. This door I haven't seen before. I wonder what's in here. Oh, okay. More shelves. That's good. I can put more clothes in there, because I really have too much clothes. And then, it might be, now it's messy here as well, but I haven't fully moved in. It might be here that the pole goes up, so that I have it in my bedroom. We'll see. Nothing is decided yet, but we'll see. At least everything's very exciting right now, because I have my perfume workroom now, and I will soon have a pole. Everything's amazing. So, yeah, everything's amazing. I have finally started stacking all the books in the bookshelf. I only have 2 bookshelves right now, so I can't fit all of them in, so the most important ones are up, at least. Well, I have a few boxes left, so I might have to get more bookshelves. But I've gotten rid of so many books in the move as well, so there's very few left, really. But these are the ones that I unpacked today. Yay! Thanks, Dad, for bringing my bookshelves. And I also have an office now. Yay! My office. Awesome stuff. Now I think it's like night, so we're probably gonna go to bed and then we'll see what happens after. So, when I went to Sweden, about like a month ago when I arrived, more, I went to my grandparents and I was talking to my grandfather about how to make cow's cheese. And then my dad came and visited now 2 days ago, and he's still here, but he sent me this. So it's a homemade cow cheese and a very undished chili con carne plate next to it. Sorry about that, 2 of them even. Still, that's cow cheese. Then you put it on bread, and you eat it, and then it's delicious.